So it's Monday morning. I just got to the shop. We raced Outlaw Friday night. I'm going to unload the car. We got to do something about the front end wobble, and we also have to put a new rear in on account of needing gearing for Selinsgrove. Our plan this Saturday is to go to Selinsgrove Speedway. That's the next stop on the tour.
That's the point of wear,
Okay.
adjacent to the crooked stud.
All right, we had some severe wobbling in the feature the other night at Outlaw Speedway, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're going to change the wheel bearings and see if that helps things. So our plan is to run at Selinsgrove this week, and we got to get the gearing right for there. So we took this rear out of my old green car. We got a different gear ratio in, and putting it together, we're going to put some braking system on, and hopefully we'll have it installed and ready to go by Saturday. So as usual, nothing's ever easy. We're struggling with just trying to get the brake system in, and then the struggle is going to be to get this A-body rear into a G-body car.
Why don't you grab that washer too while you're there, right there in front of your yoke.
We want to strengthen up the rear a little bit. I'm going to put a couple welds on, strengthen it up, and weld up on the pinion nut, because that's screwed me before. So we're getting this A-body rear into a G-body, and well, it's hard to do. So we're having a hard time, but we're gonna get it for Selinsgrove. So we're got the new rear in, tried to set the pinion angle, and this happens. So it's Wednesday afternoon, it's about 5 o'clock. We busted our asses all day yesterday, finishing up the rear for Selinsgrove and getting the braking system put on it. Also a lot of front end work we had to do yesterday. Today we busted our asses putting the rear in the car. Boy, it was a lot of work, but we finally got it in. Problem now is we need a drive shaft the right length. But I mean, just take a look at some of this stuff, just the state that the shop is in, just from, I mean, it's from other stuff too, but just from today's activity, you could see a lot of freaking work went into it, a lot of tools. We had a lot of wrong bushings, and oh man, it was a pain in the ass. But it's in, and it's good to go, just waiting on a drive shaft. So it's Friday morning. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't, because we've been busting our asses all week to get ready for Selinsgrove. Got the new rear in. Went over the front end with a fine-tooth comb. I had to remove the rear spoiler, the factory spoiler. I'm going to just check some fluids, top off all my fluids, and then take a ride up the driveway, aka our test track, and see how it is. If it feels fine, I'm loading it on the trailer, and we're racing Selinsgrove tomorrow. So I want to double check that we got the front end wobble out. I'm going to take a run up our test track. the test drive felt pretty good. I'm gonna load it up on the trailer here. I'm gonna clean it off first. We've got some mud and whatnot. So I'm gonna wash it down and then load it up, and we're gonna go racing at Selinsgrove tomorrow. Okay, it's Saturday. The team's all here, and we are going to Selinsgrove Speedway.
Yeah, I have this whole thing figured out now, man. Yeah, Zig, I got it figured out.
We're at Selinsgrove Speedway. There's a bunch of real factory stocks here. They call them road runners, but it's a hot one. And it's a 20-lap event, and on a half-a-mile track, that's a lot of laps. This week I got my own private security here with us. What the highly trained individuals.
In turns 3 and 4 to pick up a sprint car in the pit
You don't
area.
mess with the
Sprint car
king
drivers, let's
and get
bring
away
them
with
around.
it.
Call me, ladies. Still an eligible bachelor. Hour. All right, big dog. Let's see what the old white girl got.
They got some veterans appreciation thing going on, and our car owner over here, Ziggy, is a Vietnam veteran who was in the Navy. All right, car felt a little tight in hot laps, but that might just be because I'm not used to the new track. As of now, there's 20 cars. I'm starting 8th in the second heat, 10 cars in each heat. We're waiting for the heat race. It's dinner time. Security tends to get a little angry if they don't have something to eat. exciting heat race. Finished 5th. A lot to get used to, a lot to learn at this track, but the car is running pretty good, real fast. Finished 5th. I'm guessing that's going to put me at starting 10th in the feature out of 20 cars. I haven't seen the lineup yet. Yeah, we're going to need some fuel before we do 20 laps on a half-a-mile track. Get some mystery oil up in this piece. The car was getting a little warmer than I would have liked during the heat, so we're going to drill a few more holes here in the nose piece. Hopefully that will keep it a little cooler. Alright, yeah, we had a pretty good heat run. We're starting 11th in the feature out of a 20-car field.
Nice catch, Dave. Nice catch. Step on it. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Nate. Finesse this motherfucker.
Took a little hit.
Yeah, they're rough out here.
Well, 20 laps, started 11th, finished 6th. But the main point is we finished. First finish in a while. Tough run, fun though. Finished 6th.